Fisher.
And I'm Jory. This has been a very difficult 5 days in Southern California. We want to thank you for joining us. And we begin with some good news tonight in the firefight against the Palisades fire. It has been a stubborn and deadly fight. Chris Christie begins our live team coverage with a look over what's left of the flames right now in Air 7. Chris?
Jory.
Boy, they have done some great work, though. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is live in the hills above Tarzana. Last night, he was in that general area and could see the fire crest the hilltop and make its way towards the valley. Tim, how's it looking tonight?
Eyewitness News.
What a difference 24 hours makes. Tim, thank you. And from the north and western portions of the Palisades fire, we now head to the eastern flank, where today there was a desperate firefight to protect homes in Mandeville Canyon on the edge of Brentwood. Crews hitting this area for the last 24 hours, working to make sure no more structures were lost.
ABC's Christian Cordero, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Christian, thank you. It's great to have you back working with us. Just wish it was under better circumstances. Let's go now to an overview of where things stand. The Palisades fire growing to more than 23,000 acres today, but that number is still expected to grow. To the east, the Eaton fire in Altadena, now more than 14,000 acres. To give you an idea of the massive size of these burn areas, take a look at how they compare to downtown Los Angeles. The burn scar of the Palisades fire nearly 3 times the size. It's the 4th most destructive fire in state history. The Eaton fire, the 2nd most destructive in state history. And tonight, the LA County coroner revealing the death count is up to 16. 11 people lost their lives in the Eaton fire, 5 in the Palisades fire, and that number could still grow as more homes are searched.
Take a close.
And after every natural disaster, we see a response from the community. It has been incredible here in Southern California. And what began as a spontaneous grassroots effort to feed fire victims has erupted into a massive show of community strength and resilience.
The relief effort group.
Okay, Leanne, just so nice to see the response that Southern California has made after this awful disaster. Still ahead, our coverage of the fires continues.
Still ahead. Survived.
There have been long lines of cars trying to get back to the burn zones. There are checkpoints and people are being stopped and turned around. So earlier today, in an effort to bring some clarity to those still hoping for a miracle, we flew Air 7 over both the Palisades fire and the Eaton fire burn areas, using our exclusive Skymap technology so that evacuated residents can see what was lost and what was saved. Take a look. Air 7 equipped with Skymap, a high-tech system that can take you into neighborhoods affected by the fire right down to the individual home numbers in real time as our chopper flies over those neighborhoods. We sent Air 7 over both the Eaton fire and Palisades fire disaster zones, doing a neighborhood-by-neighborhood sweep using our exclusive Skymap technology.
We've been doing an aerial survey in Air 7 using our sky mapping technology. As we push back in at some of these intersections, you could see that Poppy Fields Drive, Las Flores Drive, Marathon Road, Palm Street. Let's push in, Marcel, on Altadena and Fair Oaks, Loma Alta and Fair Oaks, excuse me. So that's East Loma Alta Drive and Fair Oaks, and you can see all of the homes on that particular block are a complete loss.
Air 7 flew over every block of Pacific Palisades and Altadena with Skymap turned on, going street by street and home by home. While Air 7 showed so many homes gone, there were those left standing, some seemingly untouched by the flames that may have burned down their next-door neighbor's home. We've posted both of these Skymap videos to our website, abc7.com, as a resource to our viewers. There are 2 buttons in the center of our homepage, one for the Eaton fire, one for the Palisades fire. You can click on either button to see this exclusive Air 7 video and know once and for all whether you're among the lucky few who will be able to return home once the disaster zones are reopened to the public. We understand for those who are still holding out hope that discovering your home has been lost can be a devastating experience, but we just hope that these Skymap videos can help people finally learn that valuable information so they can begin to map out a plan for what comes next. And again, those Skymap videos are available right now at abc7.com. They're right on the front page, the homepage of ABC7. And of course, we are thinking about all those who lost their homes, lost their possessions, and we will be here for as long as it takes, covering this, helping people rebuild their lives.
Certainly the earliest.
As reporter Liz Nagy from our Chicago sister station explains, the FBI is now working to track down the drone's owner, who is facing some serious charges.
Than Eyewitness News.
Liz, thank you. We could have had another disaster on top of what we have seen just by inches there this week. More fire coverage straight ahead.
Including spring battle.
Yeah, remember that bright orange glow in the sky from the valley last night? Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is live once again in the hills above Tarzana. And you can see where the work was done right behind you with that red bush full of Phos-Chek fire retardant, Tim.
Witness News.
Finally, some great news. Tim, thank you for that. Now, we have seen firefighting help from all across the country and really all across the world now. Firefighters from Mexico arrived in LA today to help in the firefight.
Governor Gavin Newsom.
Welcome to LA. Much needed help. Thank you. An Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary School in Pasadena partnering with World Central Kitchen for Operation Gator Strong to help support victims of the Eaton fire. The nonprofit founded by providing free home-cooked meals at the school's donation drive today. Victims also able to pick up basic necessities like clothes and toiletries. Those in the community say the school may be small, but their hearts are big. The school now encouraging all fire victims in the area to pick up those items as they need in their recovery efforts. Coming up next, the fires affecting many things in LA, including in the sports world. So this week's fires prompted the NFL to move the Rams-Vikings playoff game to Phoenix from LA Monday night. So the Rams made the decision to leave for the desert last night.
Eyewitness News.
Okay, Chris, thank you. And now to the Eaton fire. As of tonight, it's burned more than 14,000 acres. It's up to 15% containment, but 11 deaths now attributed to this fire. And of course, that number could continue to grow as officers go door to door with cadaver dogs looking for more victims. More than 7,000 structures, many of them homes, have been damaged or destroyed.
And we know it's been a change tonight.
Eyewitness News returns tomorrow at 5 a.m. For now, we will leave you with more incredible images and heartwarming moments from today.
Those large flames.